Hello and welcome to the 2017 Drunken Vandals Fantasy Football League. First things first, let's start off with recognizing our top three from last year and even all the people that made it into the playoffs. I think we had a 6-team or a 4-team playoff? I guess just a 4-team playoff last year. We'll be bumping that up to 6 teams this year since we've got 12 teams. So that'll be nice. We'll get a couple more people into the playoffs, and hey, more people have more shot at winning that beautiful, beautiful championship this year. Third place, I got that last year because I'm pretty strong. But above me were the two strongest teams by a mile. We had Kool-Aid, who got second place with a pretty radical team led by Ezekiel Elliott. And then, of course, the absolute monster. I mean, just look. Let's just take a second here and stop and look at the beauty that is this just dirty roster. I mean, we got to me, Des Bryant on this team is like maybe a benched player. He's got Julio. AJ Green was injured at the end of the year. Mike Evans was just solid. Hopkins was pretty bad because Brock Osweiler's pretty bad. David Johnson, number one overall player last year, and then the quarterback situation looks like we've got a couple of blocking quarterbacks here with Rivers, and then Stafford, I think, and Winston were probably on the bench. Just a truly terrific team last year, and the fact that he lost 3 games is kind of embarrassing, isn't it, Booj? A little bit embarrassing, but hey, he came away with a fantasy league title, the 2016 Drunken Vandals Fantasy League title. Now, if you look over here to the right side of our screen, you might see something a little bit confusing, and that's because I haven't fully fleshed this out. No. So last year for our draft order, what did we do? I picked excuse me. I picked names out of a box when I was over in Thailand, and people seemed to think that there was a little bit of foul play going on because I drafted myself first overall, and I'd like to quash that rumor right now. That certainly did not happen, but if you guys want to stay salty about that, that's fine. Let's just remember, number 10 overall ended up winning the damn league last year. So number 1 pick, just remember that this year, number 1 pick is not necessarily going to be the best overall, but it will certainly get the best player this year. Personally, I am going to guess that it's going to be David Johnson or Le'Veon Bell at that number 1 slot. Both just terrific running backs. And then who knows where it goes from there. Somebody could go crazy and draft Zeke. I mean, we could have people taking Antonio Brown or Julio, Odell Beckham, Shady. The list goes on. We've got the first round is just going to be crazy. There's so many good players this year, and I know I'm excited to find out who's going to be doing what position. And as you can see here, we've got our 1 through 12. I sorted it in alphabetical order, and how I'm going to determine draft order this year is I'm going to have everyone. I'm going to go to this online dice roller, roll a D32. And then I'll go down the order. So first will be Big Matt. He'll roll the D32, and then he'll get between 1, which would be Arizona Cardinals, to 32, which would be the Washington Redskins. And then we will put him in one of these player slots, and then on down the line. If there are duplicates, we'll re-roll those until there's a free slot. So after that, I will take that information, and then I'll go over to Madden 17 over on the PS4 and stream through or simulate through an entire season, completely redraft every player on every roster in the NFL. What else? And then I haven't decided yet whether we're going to do the Super Bowl standings or the regular season standings. The problem that I have with the Super Bowl standings is I have had issues so far trying to get those stats, but I think I think we'll just go regular season standings, and that way, I don't know, it's just a little bit easier. So, without further ado, first on the list of dice rolls is going to be Big Matt. Let's roll that sweet D32. And it's a 25. So we go down to that 26 slot, and that's not a bad pick. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter because it's all going to be re-rolled. All the teams are going to be re-rolled. Let's make this a pretty gold. Nope, not text. Let's make this black and this gold. All right. And hey, let's center this because we're not heathens here. We're Vandals, but we're not heathens. All right, number 2 on the dice roll is Booge. And we're going to roll that sweet 32 for a 17. Here we go, 17. Go down to the 18 on the list, and that's the Miami Dolphins. Booge. Make that sweet gold. Number 3, Cody. Welcome to the league, my friend. Godspeed to you. We have a very competitive league this year. 12 teams. I don't think that waiver wire is going to be as sweet as it was last year, with Booge picking up everyone from Julio to, God, I don't even know. DeAndre Hopkins was almost on our waiver wire last year. I think he might have been at some point. Pretty bad, but... Okay, Cody, let's roll that sweet D32. 21 is the answer. So we get down to 22. New York Giants. Well, a good luck to the New York Giants this year. And a good luck to all player teams that aren't mine. And Hunter. Let's roll that sweet D32. Number 22. And that's going to put you with the New York Jets. I'm sorry, my friend. No, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's going to be completely redrafted, so it should be completely random. How do I make it gold? Oh, here we go. How does Microsoft Excel work? On to Jacoby. Let's roll that D32. We got a 23. We're on a streak now. 21, 22, and 23. For the Oakland Raiders, you could have had Derek Carr in beast mode, but no. He'll probably get like, I don't know, maybe Ezekiel Elliott and Tom Brady. Who knows? Maybe. It is a possibility. You never know. All right, Jacoby with the Raiders. Jake. Let's see what he can do this year. He gets a 14. That hasn't been picked yet, so we'll go down to the 15 on here with the Indianapolis Colts. Is Jake. Gold that up. And I didn't write it down. 14. I am doing these numbers right. The Arizona Cardinals is in the 2 slot instead of the 1 slot. So that's my reasoning on doing the +1 on all these. Kool-Aid's up. Let's roll that D32, number 9. And number 10 on here, Dallas Cowboys. That is a spicy selection. Kool-Aid obviously had the amazing rookie last year in Ezekiel Elliott, and I fully expect that we're going to see another rookie running back this year. It could be Leonard Fournette. It could be Christian McCaffrey. I don't know the names of the other running backs, but I'm sure we'll see someone. I don't know if we'll see it as good as Zeke. Zeke had a pretty terrific O-line, but I think we'll see some good stuff out of the rookie running backs this year. Next up is Natalia. Welcome to the league. New player, and getting that roll of a 16. I'm pretty happy with the fact that we haven't had any duplicates, so let's go down to the Chiefs, and Natalia is the Chiefs. Welcome to the league. And another player new to the league is Ryan. I guess Seth's brother. We haven't met or talked yet, but I look forward to playing against you on a regular basis. Actually, all of you, especially, let's see, who can I throw shade at here? You know, I want to take out Booj. I want to knock him down a few pegs. Let's all take out that big winner of last year. What do you all say? I'm not saying we collude against him. I'm just saying we beat him on a week-to-week basis. You follow me? All right, Ryan. Let's roll that D32. A 29 for the St. Louis Rams is Ryan. Welcome to the league, my friend, and good luck to you. All right, let's make that gold. And 3 more to go. Let's go with Seth. Welcome back, my friend, and let's roll. There's so many things going on this screen. So we got a 14 that's already been selected by Jake, so we're going to re-roll. And a 31, it's going to be the Tennessee Titans for Seth. I feel like I've got like a radio voice right now. It's kind of annoying, pretty annoying, but hey, what are you going to do about it? Seth, number 31 with the Tennessee Titans for this season. Or not for this season, but for this simulation. And then me, finally. Let's see, who am I going to get? Let's roll that dice. A 10, which gives me the Denver Broncos. Ted. Not much to say about me. I fully expect to win this season. That's my ultimate goal. I'll see you all in the championship game. That was a 10. And last but not least, welcome back to the league, my friend Tyler. He's going to roll a 1. Numero uno with the Arizona Cardinals is Tyler. Let's get that gold. And a 1. Okay, so this is part 1 of the video. It might be a little bit long, but hey, if you want to see the order, you guys can skip to the end of the video. I'm just doing this so you guys don't think I'm trying to screw you out of anything or whatever. So let's just make sure we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Our player teams are Tyler with the Arizona Cardinals, Kool-Aid with the Dallas Cowboys, me with the Denver Broncos, Jake with the Indianapolis Colts, Natalia with the Kansas City Chiefs, Booj with the Miami Dolphins, Cody with the New York Giants, Hunter with the New York Jets, Jacoby with the Oakland Raiders, Big Matt with the Pittsburgh Steelers, Ryan with the St. Louis Rams, and Seth with the Tennessee Titans. All right, so going to stop the video right now, and I will splice together the results of the simulation of the Madden 17 complete fantasy draft. I'm going to redraft all of the teams and sim through the season, and then from the regular season statistics, based on the order that it shows, I'm going to go down the order, and that's going to be our pick order. So, for example, if the Arizona Cardinals are the number 1 team in the regular season, Tyler would have the number 1 overall pick. And then if the Colts were number 3, and the Green Bay Packers were, or if the Packers were number 2 and the Colts were number 3, Jake would have the number 2 overall pick, and on down the line until we get to the last place. So there's only going to be 12 slots to draft, but we're only going to go with the player characters, or the players on their teams, and whatever order that shows up at the end of the regular season. So, going to be the end of the recording here. I'm going to have a couple of videos to cut together, but by the end of today, we should have our draft order for the 2017 Drunken Vandals Fantasy Football League. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next part of the video. Okay, so this will be part 2 of the video, and what I'm going to be doing, I already played this out, downloaded it. The quality is pretty bad because it's, so I downloaded it, sent it, or I recorded it, sent it to Twitch, which then I sent it to YouTube, and then I downloaded it onto my computer, and I'm going to upload it again. So the bit rate on this thing is about 4, which is not super good, but this is all menus, so it doesn't really matter. As you can see, it's about a 9-minute and 42-second video. Feel free to skip to the end. I guess I'll hit play. Just to keep you guys above board, or to keep everything above board, I'm gonna let this whole thing play out and do a little talking over it and explain what I did, why I did what I did.
Welcome to franchise mode.
And I'm gonna turn that down because that's not super important. So what I did is I started a new mode, or a new coaching mode on Madden, a new franchise mode, and as I'll go along, I selected the Seahawks because none of us got the Seahawks, and then set everything to all Madden difficulty, set everything to 15-minute quarters, and then I just simmed through the season, and so that'll show us at the end of the season. It'll show us the order that the teams landed, and yeah, I think you guys will be pretty happy with how this worked out. So might be a little bit of dead time in here. It's just kind of explaining what's going on here. What I do here is I switch to a fantasy draft. I was debating on whether to go coach mode or owner mode. But yeah, here I go to the fantasy draft, and this will randomize all of the rosters based on a draft. And then here's all the settings for the league, just so you guys are aware of those, and there's no shenaniganery. But yeah, so I think this randomized pretty well our pick order. It ends up, the Seahawks end up having Jay Cutler as their starting quarterback, which is kind of a disappointing thing as a Seahawks fan. I didn't look through the other teams. I just kind of wanted to get through this real quick. But yeah, so that's how all this is going to work, or how all this works out. And then this will go into the draft. And basically what it does is it gives each team 0 players, and then they have to all pick. And I just simmed through all this. I didn't pick any of them. So might take a little bit. I don't remember. I kind of went slow through this, but oh yeah, here we go. So you can see, like, the Jags picked J.J. Watt, and Josh Norman went to the whatever. And that's kind of how the first round went. And it'll sim through, like, 40 rounds of the draft or whatever. I'm not sure exactly. I guess it has to fill out a 53-man roster, so maybe it does 53 rounds. Or maybe everybody else goes on the... wow, nice voice crack there. Everybody else goes maybe on the free agency list, and you just pick them up as they come. Or whatever. But that's really none of our concern. All we care about is results at the end of the season. And so we wait. I am oh, okay, yeah, so it does seem to go to 53 rounds, which will fill out all the rosters nicely. 54 rounds. It's making a fool out of me. Whatever. I don't know what determines the pick order and all that, and frankly, I don't think it matters too much. Maybe it does, depending on who gets, like, I don't know, a couple of good players. But as you can see, this is all completely randomized. Odell Beckham is on the Seahawks. Brandon Cooks is on the Seahawks. Travis Kelce. That's a pretty good team, not going to lie, except Jay Cutler. Not so good. Standings are all 0-0. I guess the one thing that's kind of not random about this is the game order, but with all the teams randomized, it shouldn't matter that much anyway. So here I sim to the Super Bowl, just so we can get past all the regular season. And this takes like 5 minutes, so maybe what I'll do here is I'll just skip ahead in intervals. Week 3, Week 4, preseason. Week 1, Week 2, Week 3, Week 3, Week 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then playoffs, regular reasons. Oh yeah, I guess there is a 17. We won't go to that this fantasy season. We're going to be having our fantasy playoffs in week 16. Very similar rules to what we had last year. We're going to be doing one quarterback. We're going to be doing 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 flex player, 1 tight end, 1 defense special teams. Oh, I'll shut up, and you guys can see where everyone ended up. Okay, so here are the season-long standings. Saints number 1, Jets number 2, Bengals number 3, Giants 4, Colts 5, Browns 6, Jaguars 7, Texans 8, Panthers 9, Cardinals 10, Eagles 11, Raiders 12, Falcons 13, Bears 14, Titans 15, Steelers 16, Seahawks 17, Patriots 18, Chiefs 19, Redskins 20, Buccaneers 21, Ravens 22, 49ers 23, Cowboys 24, Lions 25, Dolphins 26, Vikings 27, Broncos 28, Chargers 29, Bills 30, Rams 31, and the Packers with a 2-14 record coming in at number 32. So that might have been really fast and really confusing, but fortunately, I've got a nice little cheat sheet for us. Here are the final standings. In parentheses are our league pick order. So, number 1 pick order will be Hunter. Number 2 is going to be Cody. 3 is Jake. 4 is Tyler. 5 is Jacoby. 6 is Seth. 7 is Big Matt. 8 is Natalia. 9 is Kool-Aid. 10 is Booge. 11 is me. And 12 is Ryan. That is the Drunken Vandals 2017 fantasy football pick order. We're going to have 24-hour waiver wires this season. I don't really want to go over the rules right now. If you have any questions, hit Booge or I up on Facebook, text, or Discord. Discord's probably the best place to reach us at, or text is probably just as good. And we can answer any questions for you. Start thinking about those number 1 picks. I have an idea of who's going to be going number 1 and 2. And then from there, we'll see how it shakes out. I'm a little disappointed I'm not going to get my favorite player from last year. And I know Booge is going to be pretty upset about the fact that he is not likely to get... well, I won't say it. He's not likely to get a player that he really, really wants. Anyway, you guys have watched long enough. I think this video's going up into like the 30-minute range, which is a little... Well, I guess 25-minute range, which is a little bit longer than last year. But I'm not pulling pieces of paper out of a box in Thailand. And I don't have the number 1 overall pick. So everybody that had their doubts, well, I hope I put them to rest. Thanks for watching. I will see you in week 1. I'm going for that championship, and I hope you are too. So stay active. Check those waiver wires often. Find podcasts. Find magazines. Find stuff on pick orders. There's tons of websites out there that you'll be able to find good information on. Roto World, I think, has some pretty good hot info. Fantasy Pros is always really good. There's some pay for info stuff. There's some free stuff everywhere. Twitter is great if you're following the right people. But yeah, good luck and get that 2017 Drunken Vandals Fantasy Championship. Good night and good luck.